Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So I just wanted to do a quick video to talk about update 1.0. It came out a couple hours ago and it claims to fix a bunch of crashes, a bunch of issues, and that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. I'm not gonna go over the entire patch notes because there's a lot here to go over, and to be honest, a lot of what's listed here I didn't experience myself. Just a small number of these patch notes kind of fixed things for me. Other than that, I didn't run into any of these issues, but a lot of people have. And that's the point of these patch updates. But what I want to focus on are two big issues with the game right now, and that's been a thing since the game became available for the general public that had access to the standard version. So I have been playing the game since the early access period, and I didn't have any issues. Of course, I have one issue, but not any issues with the multiplayer specifically. The one issue that I had was related to the infinite loading bug, where if you upgrade your car, when you're in career mode, if you go to upgrade your car, sometimes the game would hard lock, not hard lock, but you would get stuck in the infinite loading screen, and the only way to fix it would be to Alt F4 out of the game, and that would lead you to lose your progress of the last race, and that's not fun because the career mode in this game sucks. It's probably one of the worst, if not the worst, at least in my opinion, career mode in any Forza Motorsport game, and it's boring me to tears to play through this thing. I'm kind of having to force myself to play through it just for the sake of completing the game, and to have your progress wiped like that, it sucks. It shouldn't happen in the first place. But the biggest issue that I'm having, and that's the thing that's been kind of ruining the fun for me personally, is the multiplayer. Because I have been playing the multiplayer since I think the second day. The first day I focused on the career mode, but starting on the second day I joined a couple multiplayer matches. No issues at all. I was able to do a number of races consecutively. No issues. That's how I recorded my first video on the online multiplayer in this game that's up on the channel right now. But since the game became available for general public, I think since October 10th, I've been having constant and frequent crashes whenever I try to do a multiplayer race. And these issues, they crop up on different occasions. So if I'm doing a practice run and then I try to start a qualifying run, sometimes the game will hard crash when I start the qualifier. Sometimes it crashes when I go into the pit lane, and sometimes it crashes when I finish the race. But I think that the one that happens most often out of these three is when I finish the race. As soon as I cross the finish line, the game freezes. And then the game crashes pretty much. I don't even have to Alt F4 out of it because it just hard crashes. And I lost 5 videos that I was recording, 5 consecutive races that I was doing, and by the 5th race I couldn't care anymore. And that's when I downloaded the game on Game Pass and I started playing on the Xbox Series X, so I could record my second video on the online multiplayer. And this update 1.0 allegedly fixed a bunch of these issues, even though there aren't any mentions of these issues that I'm talking about being fixed specifically in this patch notes. This should be priority, or at least Turn 10 should come out and say, hey, we're aware of these issues, we're fixing it, we're gonna release it sometime later this month, sometime in November. Give us a roadmap, give us an estimate of when to expect these issues to be fixed, because these issues are game breaking. And I don't know, something needs to be done about this game, because if I'm honest, this is the worst launch for any Forza Motorsport game that I can remember. Because one thing that Turn 10 has always been good about is releasing solid performing games, and a lot of people are reporting performance issues. I haven't had performance issues, but again, I'm not the baseline for these things because my PC is above average. I have a 13900K, an RTX 4090, 128GB DDR5 memory, and I have a PCIe 4.0 M.2 drive. So my PC is way above average. People who have weaker hardware are reporting a ton of performance issues. I've seen a couple videos on that, so that's very much a thing that Turn 10 needs to address on top of the multiplayer issues and the infinite loading. So the reason why I'm doing this video is that I like to believe that Turn 10 is proactive and looks around social media, YouTube, for this type of issues. So if you're having this type of issues, leave them in the comments down below. Now it's the time to talk about it. Leave it in the comments down below, so hopefully someone at Turn 10 reads the comments and do something about it. But right now they need to acknowledge the issues and give us a roadmap as to when to fix it, because honestly, I don't feel like playing the game right now. And that's a shame, because I was having a ton of fun with the multiplayer, but as it stands, I just can't bring myself to play this game when I know I'm gonna run into infinite loading that's gonna wipe my progress on the last race, and when I know my game is gonna crash at some point when I'm doing a multiplayer race. But anyways, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in my next video.